It's Friday, January 25th. I'm Wayne Moore. This is Evening Update. At the top of the news, a warning to students and staff at UBC Okanagan to watch out for a man acting inappropriately on campus. The university is asking the campus community to be aware of a suspicious individual who is approaching women, engaging in harassing behavior, and making inappropriate and suggestive comments. Bud Mortensen, Director of University Relations, said the notification was prompted by actions of the individual over the past couple of days. We have a description of the man on Castanet. British Columbians may have the longest life expectancy in Canada, but rank near the bottom for mental health, despite healthier lifestyles than most Canadians. Women in BC can expect to live to 84, men to 80 on average, but a lot depends on where you live. Okanagan residents can expect to live to an average age of 82 years. That's roughly in the middle of the pack. Overall, the life expectancy in BC has dropped 0.6 years between 2014 and 2017. BC nurses have voted 54% in favor of ratifying a new 3-year contract. The initial agreement was reached at the end of November, but voted on just this week. The agreement includes a 2% wage increase during each year and affects 44,000 registered psychiatric and licensed practical nurses around the province. A week before he was scheduled to be sentenced, a man who was making fake prescription pills with an analog of fentanyl in his West Kelowna shop appears to have jumped bail. Leslie McCulloch and his girlfriend Rebecca Ray White were arrested March 2nd of 2016 after McCulloch's home and business on Auburn Road were raided by police. He since pleaded guilty to production of a controlled substance and possession for the purpose of trafficking. A BC-wide warrant was issued this week after he failed to appear in court just a week before sentencing. A warning from BC Conservation: don't feed the coyotes. Officer Micah Neller says coyotes typically don't pose a problem to people, but can become bold if they are fed by people. The biggest risk, he says, is to small pets and farm animals like sheep and goats. He recommends people keeping their pets indoors at night and overnight and pen their farm animals. Summerland Council will have another look Monday at an affordable housing project proposed by a local church. The Summerland Alliance Church is hoping to build 24 units of housing on the empty lot adjacent to the church on Victoria Road North. That's a proposal the municipality got a preliminary presentation on last year. There is a serious shortage of affordable housing in Summerland. Fortis BC says electricity use among its customers has increased this winter despite the mild weather. The utility company is asking customers to examine how they heat their properties, and customers are encouraged to lower their thermostats when they're not at home. Usage last week alone increased 26% over the beginning of November. The BC SPCA in Penticton rescued 111 cats from a hoarding situation at a trailer park this fall, and 3 months later, only one cat is still looking for a home. Branch manager Carolyn Hawkins says all the cats came in sick. Staff were very overwhelmed. Many of the rescued cats were distributed to SPCA branches throughout the province. Yielding to mounting pressure and growing disruption, President Donald Trump and congressional leaders on Friday reached a short-term deal to reopen the government for 3 weeks while negotiations continue over the president's demands for money to build his long-promised border wall at the U.S.-Mexico border. Trump announced the agreement to break the 35-day impasse as intensifying delays at the nation's airports and widespread disruptions brought new urgency to efforts to resolve the standoff. And the man behind the somewhat provocative snow sculpture seen around downtown Kelowna Thursday says people seem to be enjoying his work. Following Tuesday's snowstorm, Alain Dumont decided to use the white stuff as his canvas.
Well, I came up with it in the snow making snow people, and then I started making them in the sand, and they became more intricate. Like I was making mermaids in the sand, and I wanted to make them out of cement eventually, but then the snow came up, and I was like, I tried to make them out of snow. It's a harmless sculpture.
And why harmless?
Because she's armless.
Dumont says he's made about 7 sculptures around the city. Okanagan weather, partly cloudy with fog patches developing overnight. Sun and clouds Saturday, lows overnight -3 with a wind chill to -5, high Saturday +2. Coming up tonight and tomorrow, School District 23 makes its case for a new Rutland Middle School and a transformative new building at UBCO. For details on these and the rest of the day's news, keep it here at castanet.net. Have yourself a great weekend. For Castanet News, I'm Wayne Moore.